Hello and welcome back to Dungeons and Dragons. Last time the team had just come out of Storm's Ledge. Well, they were just in Storm's Ledge, doing a bunch of different things there, doing a little bit of shopping, talking to the headmaster of the Sorcerer's College as well as the storage wizard. The usual things. Had managed to collect some magical items from the storage wizard and convinced the headmistress to give up her ring of swords, which is now on our lovely Avril. I did actually make that and put that in there. Fantastic. Good job, past me. Sorted it out. They have left Storm's Ledge now out the way that they had originally come in a long time. Well, not really a long time ago for us, but not a particularly long time ago for them. Probably like a couple of weeks for them. But Averil's first time in these caves, for sure. Got past the part of the cave where they had previously fought the bullets, and are now standing at the precipice of the mechanical room with several clockworks and several machinery things going on here that previously they had snuck by several times. In fact, now we're going to see what they're going to do next. So, what's the plan, team?
We have Pass Without Trace on us, right?
Yes. So you all stealthed. You all did the pass without a trace. I believe that the plan was, after Jun had a conversation with the clockwork about possibly talking to these clockworks, it's really probably not the option. He revealed that, reminded you guys that he is set to, he's got a reprogrammer, basically, that he can use on them. Yeah. The question was how you guys want to play. So,
How do we want to do this?
how do you want to do this?
Well, are we going to give our new clockwork friend a chance to do some reprogramming?
Cool.
Is that the idea here?
Seems to be.
Mm-hmm.
And are we worried that if we start reprogramming one, that the rest will turn on us?
That is the worry, yes.
Okay. I think Jun just wants to sneak to the other side. And I think he'll say, well, if we start on the far end, if they do turn on us, at least we're, already in the direction that we're going. And we'll kind of sneak off. In kind of hide up against, are these boxes or conveyors?
There's like a conveyor belt, yes, and there's some machinery there as well.
I think he'll try to kind of sneak along here to the other side.
Okay. Anyone following along?
I think Varys and the Clockwork would.
Okay.
Is there one in this direction that we can try it out on once we get further along?
Cool. Anybody else? Avril, you going?
Apologies, was finishing a conversation in the room.
Fair enough.
Going with everybody else.
Yeah, you sneaking alongside everybody else?
I would love to sneak alongside everybody else. Thank goodness I no longer sneak like a pony.
Fantastic.
Would you like a sneako checo?
I believe you've already given me one, yes. you
Oh
did.
yes, yep,
Last
yep, we did.
Okay then.
Oh no, I didn't look at what I rolled.
All
It's
of
okay,
those do
pass
have
by
a
the
plus.
tries.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Plus
I was
10
going to say,
to
look
all
at
of
your
them.
number, then look at my number and say, oh no, again.
It's not a
Oh
competition.
no.
Yeah.
Okay, and Thrakus and Codswallop all following along as well, yes?
Mhm.
Okay, so let's do this like this. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. So going along the little line like this. Yeah,
Like a snake.
Snack.
and I imagine
on.
Ailey has just gone whoop.
Yeah, it just flew up.
It
behind
just
us and
flew
went
up and over and
With
his,
that stealth, we don't even see it.
yeah, crazy stealth. You guys didn't even know that was happening.
And someone's glowing.
Yes, Avril is glowing very
Is
brightly.
that gonna negatively impact our stealth? Have they seen this glow?
Didn't we choose people specifically to not help the creatures see us, though?
Yes, but also these are clockworks. Are they? Can
Oh,
I
yeah.
like look at them to figure out if they're seeing the glow?
Roll me a perception check.
Dirty 20.
They don't seem to notice. At least they don't actively look or anything. They're just continuing to doing what they're doing.
What is that they're doing?
So they're operating some machinery here. It looks like they're like pulling levers. They're occasionally pulling things off of the conveyor belt, looking at them, putting them back down, turning screws on different things. It looks like they're manufacturing something, but from the looks of things as well, nothing's actually being manufactured. It's weird. It's like almost like a paradoxical machine where they're just here constantly doing a task and never being completed.
It's a
'Cause-
machine for the sake of being a machine.
Yeah.
Because we established that like a lot of them are kind of still going through the motions, but the kind of full like machinery that's supposed to be here and kind of their programming has all degraded, so there's kind of just a lot of them going through the motions, right?
Essentially, yeah. So you imagine that this room and whatever it's manufacturing had something to do with the fabrication station due to its proximity, due to its what's going on in it. But yeah, something has gone awry, and instead of actually producing anything, there's just piles of rubble at the end of each of these conveyor belts, and it's just seemingly being cycled right back into the system, just constantly constantly manufacturing and then demanufacturing and putting like slowly recycling metal back into its component parts and then back again. Yeah. It's like they've been given a task.
finite amount.
Yeah, they've been told create this thing, and they're just continuing to do that. They haven't. So, but of course they ran out of materials, so the only materials they've got is what they've created. So they just put it back into the system. So
are the things they're manufacturing that end up in the rubble at the end of the line, are they recognizable in any way?
no.
Okay. Is there anything in the room that would indicate if they were getting new materials in the way a normal factory would? Where
Nope.
would that come from?
So you would assume that it would have come from the direction that you guys came from. That it would have gotten delivered here at some point, either by another conveyor or another machine that ends up on these sides of the room, and then would be shipped out from the other side. But yeah, either it's been long since it's been in place, or it was never actually installed. And these guys were maybe manually receiving their stuff at some point, and then it just never got updated when they, you have no idea the speed at which the people who came before disappeared, right? So you don't know whether or not whether this was intentional by them, or if this was completely by accident. Considering I don't know if the team would have explained how they came across the train the first time, but when they did, they met with a couple of constructionally smaller clockworks, very much like your clockwork friend, who had been in the middle of constructing the train network, and Joe had communicated to them to continue as they'd stopped. You imagine that something very similar happened here, where they just eventually got forgotten about and just continued to work day in, day out. There's semi-self-sufficient, they can repair each other. So, they've just been doing this for however long it's been, thousands of years.
Cool. John's gonna sneak to the other side slowly.
Cool.
Or sneakily.
Sneakily. So, let me try and move you all down here. So, you're now horizontal to this clockwork here. Did you want to try it now, or did you want to get everybody over and then come back?
I think John's gonna raise his eyebrow at Varys and nod towards that one and questioningly.
Varys will nod back and say into the clockwork's head, our clockwork.
Yes.
Go for that one there.
He sends back into your head. Copy. And
Cool.
starts moving up on it.
And then I guess everyone else come over to this side, just so that we don't end up cut off, I guess.
Yeah, I think John's gonna position himself here, so that he can do something if something happens, including run away.
Okay. Well, the clockwork will sneak up on behind this guy.
Varys is going to move just a bit closer over here so that he can keep his clockwork in view.
Cool. Avril, Thoracus, Clotolip, where are you guys going?
I'm seeing everyone else wandering, and I'm stressed about getting left behind. But I'm also really scared about the light thing, because I'm conscious that we spent so long trying to pick a right light color. So maybe I'll go and stand behind my friends, so I can be useful at a moment's notice, but I'm also not quite as like in the middle.
Okay. Well, as you all get into position, you see the clockwork produce his little reprogramming stick on his arm, and just as like the clockwork is the working clockwork is just about to like put something down and starts to turn, he jams it right up into like where the rib cage of this clockwork would be, and like trying to get as deep inside of it as possible. Yeah, there's no other good way to say that. Just yeah. And you
Jin kind of widens his eyes, like thinking to himself, "Why does this process need to be so violent?"
And you see, so the clockwork does like produce a small amount of light out of him at all times. It's not enough to like, what's the word I'm looking for? It's not enough to like illuminate anything really around him. Like he's not like, he wouldn't shine as brightly as your phone in like in the dark room, like that you wouldn't be able to use him to find something. But he's enough that like you could generally see him in the dark, like make him out. But when he does this, he starts to glow brightly, specifically very much from his chest area where his core is inserted. Varys,
Yes.
I'm gonna need you
Oh, okay.
to make me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Sure thing. So 19.
Cool. You feel like it's like a pressure. It's like a very mild migraine, like right behind the eye you still have. Well, you know, the flesh blood one. Just ever so lightly, not enough to be not even close to the amount of pain that you had previously when you lost one of them. But just enough to be like, oh, don't like that.
Okay.
And you realize that whatever this reprogramming mechanism that's going on here does requires your input a little bit here.
Okay.
Because it's your core, it's your connection here. It's essentially your programming that's overriding this.
Yeah.
As it's happening to you and you like shrug it off, like push through it, you realize you could probably lessen the impact of that next time by using a spell slot next time you do this.
Okay. That's cool.
But you imagine if you weren't as on the ball today, that could have hurt a lot more than it did.
Okay. Good to know. He's just gonna file that one away as things to talk about later on.
Yeah. But you see this glow happen. Everyone sees him glow just enough to like illuminate him and the clockwork in front of him, and some of the machinery in front of them. And this clockwork's all of the gears sort of shift down. Like they normally click at a pretty constant rate. You've been through this room a couple of times. They haven't ever really changed their cadence of their moving and their clockwork ticking. But all of a sudden his clockworks all ramp up. Like you're hearing it click and whir way faster than it was before. Like in quick succession, all of his gears just ramp up for maybe like a second or two, and then wind all the way back down to like barely audible clicking, and he slumps down onto his knees as your clockwork retracts the reprogramming utensil.
Mm-hmm.
And this clockwork is just now there down on its knees, seemingly unmoving. It is ticking quietly, but again, a lot less than the rest.
Okay.
I'll get perception checks from anyone who cares to.
Yes, please. Jun is keeping an eye out.
Sure thing.
I got told to look for stuff and things.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, you all notice that in that very moment that all happens, all of these other clockworks stop what they're doing and are very interested in what just happened. What are you doing?
So the clockwork that's just been reprogrammed.
So it's fallen to its knees.
Yep.
It seems like it's slowed all the way down. All of its clockwork mechanism is not ticking as fast as it was. It's not moving any much more than that. It looks like it's like asleep, essentially.
I think Jun is gonna kind of whisper, loud whisper when someone's like,
Stage whisper.
yeah, to Varys, kind of like, what did you program it with?
I mean, Varys just kind of gestures at the core that's in the clockwork. I mean, that's essentially.
Jun's like confused about like what directives have we actually given this thing now? And I think he's gonna get ready for just gonna poise himself to see what happens.
Okay.
He's got his packed blade out. And he's kind of gonna crouch in the dim light.
Cool. So, Avril, you also see that all the clockworks have now stopped what they're doing and have looked in this general direction. What are you doing?
I would like to do a smart, hopefully.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do one of those ready action things.
Okay.
And I shall ready when I can find my heckin' spell list. I shall ready shatter. No, that's silly. I shall ready Witch Bolt. If one of them suddenly turns hostile, then I am ready to yeet at the hostile creature. But I'm not being aggressive. I'm just like holding off, and then if something goes down, I'm ready. So I'm like getting my hands up in my face, like starting to do the twirly fingers, like.
Okay. So if one becomes hostile. Okay.
Yeah.
Thrakis, Codswallop.
Just vibing.
Just vibing. Okay. All right. You see this one. The rest of them, they're all just looking over here. They're all just looking in this direction, wondering what's happened. this one comes over, looks down at its clockwork friend, I guess. It's a working acquaintance, and just like sort of inspects him, pokes at him with his clockwork hand, being like, "Hey."
Varys is going to speak out to our clockwork. Can you tell them that we can fix them all?
Are you saying that out loud, or?
Into my clockwork's head.
Okay. He says back in your head, sure. And you hear from your clockwork that very chunky dial tone-esque noise that these clockworks make to communicate. It comes out as a few short chirps, and the clockwork that was inspecting turns to your clockwork, comes back with some more of that language, and you hear immediately in your head from the clockwork being like, he says that I just broke this one and he wants to know what I did. What do I say?
Tell it that you can show it and then do it to him too. And I'd like to prepare to send a spell slot this way to try and let this happen again.
Okay. All right. He says,
We'll just take them out Hitman style. As they come to inspect the body, we take them out too. And we just do that until the entire room is empty.
okay. Well, the clockwork like half like kind of nods at you, knowing that you can basically understand what he's saying here. And we'll seemingly communicate that using that dial tone, and unsheaths his reprogrammer, and he goes to use it. You see him try and, slam his fist, try and get in there exactly in the same spot as he did with the other one, except from the front instead of from behind. And you see this clockwork move his hand and grab the reprogrammer before it enters his body.
Shit.
And you hear another dial tone, and your clockwork immediately translate and goes, "Yeah, he doesn't like that. Let's go."
Fight. Okay.
And when your clockwork tries to back away,
Mm-hmm.
this one does not let him. So they're gonna do some strength checks.
Mm-hmm.
And your clockwork is just stronger in this moment and does pull away.
Nice.
But with that, you see all of the other clockworks start to move around. Yeah. They're all coming in for you. So
Alrighty.
Would you say that they've become hostile?
I would say that they have indeed become hostile.
Oh, my mic didn't go off. I said pew pew.
Okay, who are you witch bolting?
Who looks like they have become aggressive?
Well, this one first.
That one?
Yeah.
I would love to fling a witch bolt at that boy.
Cool. Go ahead.
Now it's gonna be a jerk about. I need to figure this out. Every time it's a dick. There we go. Cast spell.
Okay.
And then I will have that be a fire a spell a please as well, because I can use one of them point thingies that makes it the thing.
Cool. Yes, you can.
Transmuted spell. That
Transmuted
one.
spell.
Yep.
Cool. So,
When is that to spend the Sork point? I think I do, eh?
yes, if you click on the old,
Yep.
I think you actually need to. I don't think it automatically takes off the font of magic stuff. Unfortunately, you have to deduct that manually. Unfortunately,
Apologies.
that's alright. Yes. So, red lightning streaks out across this room, like one of those like jelly hands. What are they called? The like sticky hands on the.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So like
I know the one you
flicks
mean.
out from you casting Witch Bolt and like slaps onto this clockwork, holding in place and arcing through you, just red energy, heating up in the spots that it's touching. You also have the stuff. Spells you cast ignore resistance to fire damage, so no
Yay.
resistances there for fire damage. Cool, and with that, everybody roll initiative.
God damn it.
Hey.
Thrakus? Thrakus? Hello, Thrakus.
Hmm.
I see. No Thrakus then, I'm guessing. I will be right back. Hold on a moment, folks.
Holding.
Hold.
I feel the need to like sing a campfire song while we wait for Skelly to get back.
C-A-M-P-F-I-R-E.
Zoe song.
This is the song that never ends.
It goes on and on, my friend. something, something, someone just started singing it.
See, that's a song I had to learn when I moved here. The version that I learned as a kid was I know a song that'll get on your nerves, get on your nerves, get on your nerves. I know a song that'll get on your nerves, and this is how it goes. I know a song that'll get on your nerves, get on your nerves. Yep, just repeatedly.
I have heard that one, yes.
Fantastic. Right. We have a Thoracus and a Codswallop.
Ta-da! Amazing.
Everything else. And, cool. Okay. I haven't forgotten anybody. Yep. We're gonna begin the combat with Thoracus.
Oh damn! What?
So fast.
So fast. So, to bring you up to speed, I don't know when you disappeared. The clockwork was seemingly able to reprogram this one. Is now conscious. This one came over to see what's going on, and when your clockwork attempted to reprogram this one was not happy about it and prevented it from happening, and your clockwork had to move away, and that has caused all of them to not be happy about what's going on here. That is the gist of what just happened. There's currently red lightning from Avril to this one as they have prepared a witch bolt that still connects them both right now. Yeah. But you know that all these other ones are going to come at you very shortly, as they were all set off by this. So what's the plan?
Well, emotions work on a clockwork. They seem to have emotions. It says humanoid.
I would say you wouldn't know if it would or not. So, it's up to you whether or not you want to give that a shot. So, calm emotions?
I'm reading it. Sorry guys, I went to the dentist today. Things are a bit... whoop.
Oh, dentist's rough.
Yeah. Oh, this is a big... The DM gets to decide. Fucking fuck you, man. I mean, please. Well, you know what? Yeah, let's try this. I'm not gonna do a spell slot. No, I'm doing a spell slot. I'm not doing a template. There we go.
Alright, well, it's in a 20-foot radius, so...
Yeah. So,
20 foot that
pretty sure
big.
he's the only one.
So you could get both of these ones. Yeah, aimed it here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was totally smart enough to say that, yes.
I would say Thoracus is smart enough to know that, yes.
Oh no, Thoracus is smarter than me right now. That's not okay.
Okay. Charisma saving throws. Okay. Press any effect causing target to be surrounded with friends. Generally, you make a target indifferent toward bad creatures of your choice that is hostile towards different scenes. Attacked or harmed by a spell, or if it witnesses any of its friends being harmed when the spell ends. Okay. So, you send off this spell. It doesn't stick out very much in this purple light, as it is purple itself, thanks to it being a Jamie spell. But it explodes in almost
Explodes calmingly.
yeah, it explodes in almost an almost
Suicide
imperceptible,
explosion.
an almost imperceptible shower of very light sparks, just above, like the heads of these two clockworks, and
I think that it explodes calmingly is just it very quietly ASMR going, bang.
yes,
And then the sizzles like.
exactly.
That's so stupid.
Calming. And that's what we need right now, apparently.
Yes, and seemingly,
Sit the fuck down.
they aren't. Yeah, we'll see what happens on their turn, I guess. But that is an action. Anything else there, Thoricus?
Yeah, I can. Oh man, yeah, I can shield the fortitude.
Okay. Were you shielding?
I don't want to be. Let's be honest, it's Cod's wallet. Soz Avril, the dog.
Damn.
You got more hit points than he does.
Should see about that.
Not for long.
Do you know what happened to the last person who threatened the dog?
I was threatening me, not the dog.
Oh, okay. Oh no.
I do feel like the last person who threatened the dog was abandoned in a fake court.
We immediately chose the dog.
Mm-hmm.
It was a very man versus bear moment.
Anyway,
Egg versus dog.
well, that is your action and your bonus action. Anything else?
I see 0 point in moving.
Okay. Well, now it's Ailey's turn. And Ailey is going to do what Ailey does best. As you know.
Stabby.
Stabby. They can get there, so they will.
Oh my god, they have a catchphrase.
They have a catchphrase?
Stabby,
That's the
stabby.
catchphrase.
Yeah, stabby is the
Yeah.
catchphrase.
Stabby. And also, what?
How does this shit work again?
That would be really disconcerting if you're like in the dark and you just hear stabby, stabby.
Or you just hear, what?
Accompanied by ruffling wings as well too. Oh no.
I do think Ailey would be a very disconcerting person to encounter in the dark.
Oh yeah.
Nightmare fuel Ailey. It's like a
Yes.
special edition.
Actually, Ailey's gonna go over here because I realize that the way their thing works is no creatures nearby, so they get sneak attack if they do this one. So that's gonna be what they do. There's some stuff. Oh boy. Well, they rolled a natural one on that one.
Oh, no.
So you hear in the darkness, stabby, ow, stabby.
I like how it barely breaks the flow, though.
What? Fuck. God damn it.
Sort of sharpness.
Yeah. Okay. Lash out with that, and they do that much damage, and then sneak attack. So much things. You guys have so many things.
We are level 11.
You are.
Mm.
Okay. And then they should back up. Not as high though. This clockwork is going to. No, he's gonna have to get through this. So he can only get over the conveyor belt. Everett, you're up.
Uh-oh. I'm trying to remember how Witch Bolt does the thing.
Oh, so you can
Gonna
use
go-
it again if you want to.
Yeah, that's...
But just don't use a spell slot for this while it's attached.
Yeah, it
Yes.
just does damage because it's already.
I
hit.
would like to pew the one that I am still attached to, please.
Okay.
Again, it's still fire.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to press the button? Or you can just roll the.
I was gonna say, if I press the button, won't it roll the spell slot though?
You can tell it to not. Should come up asking if you want to use one. If not, you can just roll a d12. D12.
Oh, consume spell slot. The really big obvious button.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, that's the one.
That no one sees.
Because we're all too busy going, where's the go button? I want it to go.
Do damage. Do it already.
This is awkward. I'm fiddling with buttons.
Cool. Yep, you send another pulse of energy down your lightning. You see it heat up the middle where it's still making contact. What else you done?
Good question. Again, I don't have any other things I can do except for movement, realistically, with my turn. Because most of my things are a whole action, which is annoying. I will see that there are other people behind me, though, and I'm going to scoot to the side of Codswallop so that we're performing, you know, like we've got them safe from two sides. You see? See the logic? Yeah. There you go, that's my turn.
Okay. Varys,
Mm-hmm.
you're up.
So does my clockwork have its own initiative?
Actually comes after you. You're right. I should get rid of him from here. Remove. Yes, he shares your initiative, but he comes right after your turn. So when you're finished, he goes.
Okay. Do I need to use part of my action economy to give him directions? Is that
no,
does he
you
do his own
can.
stuff?
So he will just. If you don't tell him to do something, so you can tell, you can give him, you can as a free action, give him a command to do something.
Okay.
If he doesn't get a command, then his main directive is just to protect everybody else. So, he'll get in the way of people. He'll, be a nuisance to the enemy.
Cool.
Yes.
Okay. Varys is just gonna say, try it again. Give it another go. And then he's going to. I think he's going to move up over here and get between Avril and this clockwork.
Yay!
Cool.
And
Appreciate you, man.
oh, good. Yeah, he runs up with his shield at the ready and his gun out as well, and he's just going to take 2 shots on the encroaching clockwork.
Cool. That'll hit.
Sweet. And another.
And that'll hit too.
Awesome. That's 2 attacks. That is my turn.
You hear loud crackles as pistol goes off, and you see even brighter sparks shine off of this clockwork as it's impacted by metal bullets, lighting up the place. Cool. Alright. This clockwork, that is, yeah. Ailey is gonna try and throw some stuff at them.
Oh. I don't... Does that have extra armor?
What's that? Yeah, that seems about right. Alright. They pick up some metal from the conveyor belt, jagged, sharp-looking things, and toss them at Ailey in the air and miss completely.
Yeah.
Alright. Codswallop. He is going to bark.
Pork, pork.
Bark. 15 feet. Well, I mean, it is an echoey chamber here. I will give. I'll say that it goes a little bit more than that. But unfortunately, the clockworks do not appear to be affected by it. Okay. Things. Jun. Oh, wait, hold on. What am I doing? You're up next, Jun. But I totally forgot that clockwork goes after Varys. So he is moving up and is going to try and do the reprogramming again.
Mm-hmm.
This time he will get it in there. Varys, you are expending a spell slot for this, yes?
Absolutely, yes.
Okay. Go ahead and remove that from your sheet.
Cool. I have done so.
And you see this one do exactly the same as the other. Glow brightly, and then fall down onto its knees.
Mm-hmm.
The shock even seems to loosen and remove the witch bolt that is attached to him, and that slowly arcs back into.
Who's?
Sorry.
Well, it doesn't cause them any harm. But
I was gonna say that wasn't quite an oops.
Who knew?
But yes, Jun, you know.
Okay. Jun is going to move. Because despite being all prepared and ready and shit, he didn't actually prepare an action. And so thus was not super useful. But he's going to move there.
Mm-hmm.
And then he is going to cast Bane. And because I can only cast things at 5th level, that will get 3 creatures plus 3 creatures, 6 creatures.
Yes.
So I'm
Oh, good.
I'm going to Bane all of the
All the clockworks.
all of the clockworks that are not with us or have not been deprogrammed yet.
Cool.
So that might leave me with an extra one, but that's fine. I'm not going to, Bane a friend.
Yep. Yeah, you don't have to target all 6. Okay. D4 from everything.
So that's attack rolls and saving throws.
Nice.
And then Jun is going to stretch out cat-like, wink at Avril and use his dragon mantle, and the shadowy dragon kind of appears around him, and he's gonna take up a defensive position looking out at the clockwork with his back to Codswallop.
Alright.
Because, and the thing I'm looking for from Dragon Mantle at the moment is it gives me a bonus to con saves for concentration spells, and Bane is a concentration spell.
Sure is. Alright. You see in the purple light this dark shadow of wisps of smoky shadow form over Jun, taking the form of shadowy dragon scales, like a cloak over their entire just like a cloak. But you also see similar shadows sort of form over the faces of all of these clockworks, hindering their abilities, slowing them, making it difficult for them to see. All of those effects forming over them. Cool. All right, that one is now programmed. This one is not. It's going to get to about here. And we're back at the top of the round with Thoracus. So, Thoracus,
Oh.
what's the plan?
I'm trying to pay attention, I swear.
Well, everyone seems to be forming around you and Codswallop at the moment.
Cool. I'm one of the cool kids. So I'm guessing the thing didn't work.
Well, it seems to have reprogrammed. Well, this one seems to have been reprogrammed. It's fallen down like the other. This one is still coming for you. You imagine that everyone else attacking all of its friends has
Overridden
that,
Yeah.
or it didn't take effect at all. Either one of those
Yeah.
is true.
I mean, one isn't bad, honestly.
Yep.
Because we're not wanting to murder them.
Mm-hmm.
We want to. I don't know how to not murder them now. I don't want to murder them.
They may yet
Don't-
be useful.
Plus, now I feel like they're just slave-brained and it's awful.
They can be repaired.
To be
So an
slaves to our
extent.
brains.
Oh my god. No acid, okay?
Yeah.
This is the rule. Because use my bonus to be like, no acid.
Mm-hmm.
At people. Like, seriously, guys.
Don't throw acid at people. Really nasty thing to do.
Yeah, don't do that.
Ferris makes a mental note.
Like, you saw what it did to that dragon. Anyway. Well, we gotta do some good old normal Thrakus shit then.
Okay, so where are you
That's
going?
not gonna hit
Where are you
shit.
going for?
Oh, fuck yeah, who was I going for? That guy?
This guy?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
It's not
you
gonna
loose
hit
an
shit
arrow,
anyway.
doesn't hit.
But I got that 1 too.
Mm.
Huh.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you chop that one in.
It's still a 10. Right.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you drop that one into your foot there, and you're gonna take 6 piercing damage. No point in taking
Motherfucker.
the necrotic as you gain
I
that
feel like
back
it shouldn't
anyway.
be full damage, considering it was not the full bow pull behind that. Come
Nah,
on.
it's full damage. You got plenty of health. You'll be fine.
Nick minute.
Anyway.
Yeah. It's like, we always look like we have a lot of health until we get hit.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, those are your two attacks. Anything else you're doing?
No, god damn it! That means I've dropped my concentrations and COD 12 isn't fortified anymore.
Oh, you
Because
could
I
roll it.
Stabbed myself in the foot.
No, you roll
concentration.
that. So, roll a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Yeah, that counts as a con saving throw.
Womp womp.
Yeah, that's.
Yes, that's a fail.
Dear.
Wow, Thrakus is deeply conflicted about hurting these guys now, and it just didn't come out right, okay?
Oh no.
God damn.
Oh, that's so sad.
I would have done better if I'd just been like, nah, I don't want to turn. Fuck.
Oh.
Okay. Well, are you moving at all? You staying where you were?
I don't think it's safe.
Okay.
I'll like trip over and hurt myself more. Stab someone else in the
Oh
arm.
dear.
Trip over and roll down the mountain.
I pick Varus. If you're gonna stab anyone's eye, get the fake one. 'Cause that would be like, the smart.
Yeah, but there's a 50-50 chance there, and
Mm.
Okay, but with
I-
everyone else, it's a 100% chance.
I don't want to have to go make the sheepish trek back to Zupimo and ask him for that other eyeball. Like, I know he's
Zupimo,
got one, but
sorry.
that'd be a hassle.
Sorry.
lost it.
I need another one,
Yeah.
please.
Oops.
Coming at him with 2 eye patches. Please, I need another. Please, sir, may I have some more?
Sees.
Yup.
Please, sir, may I have some more eyes?
Ferris just becomes like a biblically accurate version of himself, but he's just covered in eyes. Oh god. We are creating the nightmare fuel versions of our characters. Right?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's what happens, right? You create a character, and over time they become nightmare fuel.
Yeah.
Correct.
yeah, that's leveling.
Mm-hmm.
That is how leveling works. So,
Mm-hmm.
None of those are going to hit.
Bane coming in and doing some work.
Bane is coming in and doing a lot of work just now.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Good work, Jun.
because
Hell yeah.
And it's like, well, I don't want to cut them to pieces. Like, we could have use for them,
Absolutely.
but also, I don't want to be cut to pieces.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Smart.
So yeah, Varus you see in perfect green. It just slash out with both of its arms, with its blade extensions out, trying to get you, misses with both, and then it tries to like hip check you, and you just move right out of the way of that as well. No problems there. You do have your shield up as well, right?
I do, yes.
So you can use your...
My reaction to do some damage?
if you'd like.
Yeah. We don't know if we... Well, I mean, we know that they can be restarted, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if we should be taking too many chances on that. Yes, Varus will retaliate with his bullet shield.
Okay.
Does less damage anyway because it's not magical, I think.
True.
It is not currently infused, so it wouldn't count.
That is true. Yeah, not a lot of damage, but still not. Avril, what's
Yes.
the plan?
The plan, Stan, is one of is it this dude that's still aggressive?
These other three that have been banned are still aggressive. This one is trying to fight with Ailey, and these, sorry, for all of these banned ones. This one is still aggressive and is currently trying to attack Varus. These ones are moving in. But you can see Ailey on the very tips of the light here. Slashing and slicing. You see lots of sparks of magical metal against magical metal.
Yes. I'm gonna blow a witch belt again.
Okay.
At the one that's close to us. See if I can upgrade that just a little bit and up here. Because I had that fear that I'll upgrade it and I'll miss.
See.
That's what used to happen in my old campaign. Every singular time that I would cast a spell at a higher level, I'd automatically miss.
That's great. It's real helpful. Does Witch get anything from being upgraded? I don't think it does.
Oh.
Oh,
That's a good question, actually.
I don't think it does.
No, it doesn't seem to.
Wow. Does
Okay.
it not scale at all?
No, it doesn't look like it scales at all.
Wild.
Oh,
At
okay.
higher
That's
at
nice.
higher levels, when you cast the spell using a spell slot of second level or higher, the initial damage increases by 1d12 for each slot level above first.
There you go.
Oh, okay. Well, it hasn't automatically done that. And it's not on the...
Yeah.
Cool. Let me
I'm just
update.
going from the DnD 5e wiki doc.
Yes. Let me fix this. Can you also roll me then another d12? And I'll add that.
And the extra 11 as well, eh?
Oh, yes. Right, of course. I totally forgot that. Alright. Well,
Suddenly,
I'm
a
glad
whole bunch
you
of clockworks fall to the floor around me like, they just suddenly took extra damage. I don't know why.
D12. To the scaling of that to plus. I'm gonna have to make a custom fucking spell to get that to work properly.
Oh, sorry.
That's fine. It's the people who put this in initially that I am complaining to not have read the rule correctly here. That's fine. Cool. So that'll be on this guy. So whipping over your head there, Varus. You see another strike of red lightning. Come in and deal a bunch of damage. Plus 11. Calculator. Cool. There you go. That is your action. Red lightning.
Yeet.
Anything else?
I shall stay where I am and I shall use my free action to yell pew pew. This seems appropriate.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Nice.
Varys.
Varys is going to call out to his clockwork. Say him again, and the one closest to you, and point out that one there.
Mm-hmm.
He's also gonna take a step out, and then fire on that same clockwork with the infused pistol, and is also gonna make that a what's it called? Dazing shot, I think.
Yeah.
Dazing shot, yes. So it needs to make a con save DC 17.
He makes.
Makes it?
Yeah.
Even with Bane? Oh goddamn.
Yeah, they have high constitution, I'm afraid.
Makes sense, yeah, being man middle.
Yeah. But you do hit them and do some damage.
Sweet. I wonder if it actually did the... Oh, it did do the damage right this time as well. Cool. I've got another grid. I'm just gonna do the same thing again.
Cool.
Another dazing shot.
Cool.
Sweet.
And natural 20 on that.
Jesus. Okie dokie. And then I'm just gonna pop back into that space there.
Cool.
And that's my turn.
Cool beans.
Mhm.
Alright. This one does not want to deal with Ailey today.
Does my clockwork go?
Oh, yes, you're right.
Cool.
Man, I really maybe should have just put him in the order. Actually, now that I think about it, let's do that. Let's just set his initiative to be right under yours. 30.90. There we go.
Nice.
And
Cool.
yes, he is going to. If I can go, he can get over there. And he's going to whip it out and throw it in. E20. And he's going to miss. Whoops.
Okay.
And can he actually hold on? No, I can't do that on it. That's fine. Yes, that is his turn. Does not want to move away lest he gets opportunity attacked. So, that is his turn. This one is rocking and a rolling out of there. Does not want to deal with Ailey. Codswallop now. Yeah, he's just gonna go for the chump. And bum. Jumpy jump. Well, he got a natural one on one of those. So he bit his own lip there as he went to get this guy.
Oh.
That does hit him once. Couple of points of damage there. But yeah, does unfortunately nip himself there on that one. That's his turn. And yeah, this clockwork's just gonna try and hit your friend here. Wow. What? Wow!
What happened?
Good hell! This
You went Wario there.
yeah, this Bane is crazy. Yeah, none of those hit. Goes wide a little bit.
Hell yeah.
It's just some reason all I'm hearing.
Yeah, that is what you hear.
This is what Jun is hearing inside his head. He's not saying it out
Oh, God.
loud because he's like not wanting to, look insane, but he's like, I can see that I've stopped them hurting us.
Well, good, because you're up now, Jun.
Excellent. So would we know from fighting these before, are they immune to charm or frighten?
I believe that Thoracus has done that stuff before on them, yes. That they are... Gee. God damn it. They are immune to lightning, poison, and psychic. They are resistant to cold, fire, and physical damage. And they are vulnerable to acid. They are conditioned immune to blinded, charmed, deafened, diseased, exhausted, frightened, paralyzed, petrified, and poisoned.
So, sorry, you said charmed.
Charmed and
Are
frightened are they immune? They are immune to those. Yes.
Okay, cool. Good to know. We will not do that then. Cool. The other thing is, can I kind of attack them in a non-lethal way? Is that
Absolutely.
an option with
Yeah.
these enemies? Okay, cool. I think having watched Codswallop kind of falter a little bit, I think Jun, can he kind of step over Codswallop in like a protective kind of way?
Yeah.
Like kind of move to here?
Yeah, you can move through him as a ally, yeah.
Cool.
But this
Yes.
is a mastiff, so I don't think you can really just step him over.
No, you wouldn't be stepping over him. You'd probably just navigate around him. You got like, it's a 5-foot square there, so, you know.
Yeah.
In my head, Jun is like Nala stomps.
Yes, which is
Yeah.
absolutely adorable. But a
Except-
mastiff is too big for that.
Too big.
Horse dog.
Yeah, the big.
Maybe he kind of, yeah, I don't know.
Like, lifts your leg up, tries to go over. Wait, I'm not getting over
Wait,
this.
this isn't gonna work. The size is
Yeah,
wrong.
just scoots around him.
Pets.
Probably
I
would
really
pet
want you to
Codswallop.
still be saying stomps, stomps.
Pet
The
Codswallop on
Codswallop.
the head. On the way past. And yeah, then he's just gonna attack with his packed scythe. Yeah, just this one in front of him.
Cool, that'll hit.
Cool.
Yeah.
And
Slash.
then because I have Dragon Mantle active. No, never mind. I'm not. Oh, I am using an invocation. And it does deal magic damage because my scythe is magic. The damage done is the same element as that of your patron. So it's
Product
necrotic.
damage.
If that means anything.
Yes. Because they are resistant to cold, and that becomes necrotic, so that helps.
Hey. Dragon Mantle is being useful.
Yeah. Cool. That's your first attack.
Sweet. And how's he looking?
Definitely hurt. This was the one that had been fighting Ailey, so there's a good few cut pieces on him. Ailey's blades never dull, and always hit their mark most of the time. 80% of the time, all the time.
Yeah, I think Jun will attack again and just try to effectively knock out, if you can knock out a construct.
Yep.
Just incapacitate, stop it doing what it's doing.
Of course. So you can see all the mechanisms that keep it working, right? So you just do enough damage to those things, you'll stop it in its tracks. Yeah.
Does that hit?
It does.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, they got a lot of health, but they aren't meant for fighting. They're meant for putting things together. Cool. Anything else?
I think actually is fiendish figures in action. Boo. Yeah, I think he will just. Oh. I just realized Hex is a bonus action, but it's also not concentration. Can I have cast Hex before making that attack?
Yeah, absolutely.
There you go.
So roll it twice. Hex is a concentration, though. I'm not sure why it says that it's not.
It's in the character sheet it says that it's not.
Yeah.
Is that incorrect?
Yeah, I'm looking at our spell list again, because I had it still open from Witchbolt. And yeah, it is supposed to be a concentration spell. Because I remember distinctly from Baldur's Gate getting really pissed off whenever my Hex got broken.
There are differences though. I keep thinking I know stuff from having played
yeah, that's why I wanted to check.
Game,
so I checked. Yeah. It is a concentration spell.
Okay.
I will say for the instances of this, because you've already rolled it, I will say that you can use it as a non-concentration spell right now. For this instance, why not?
Okay. Yay. So you want me to roll it again?
Yeah, roll the damage again.
Cool. Here we go. More necrotic damage for the guy in front of me.
That hasn't auto-rolled up either. Actually, I'm annoyed. Scaling format, spell level. It is plus. Oh no.
Yeah, it hasn't, has it?
Hold on. It doesn't increase. It increases the length of time you can maintain your concentration. It literally says in the description about it being a concentration spell.
It does.
But it's not marked as concentration.
Now it's marked as concentration. Thank you.
So yeah, no bonuses to the damage, but I will say actually, okay, then this is actually working in flavor then, because you're casting at such a high level. It is negated its requirement in this instance for it to remain concentration. For it to have broken your concentration on Bane. There you go. How does that sound?
I like this deal. It's a good deal.
Because, to be honest, I feel like Hex shouldn't really be like that, considering you can, like, you know, keep it and then use it for free once something's down. It should be like, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, that was you did your bonus action, you hexed, you scooched around Cud's wallop and gave a good couple of slashes to this clockwork, and yeah, you see ice turn to blackened light as your ice, the ice part of your attacks turn to necrotic damage, and yeah, your hex just adds fuel to the fire there. You see like rust spread over the clockwork where you've struck it. And it is getting there. It's still chugging along. They are built to last these things, but you're getting there.
They've done a bloomin' good job of lasting.
Yes, they have. Okay. This one is moving up and is going to make some attacks here on Avril. Okay. They all miss. None of
I
them
would
even
like
hit
to
some.
thank my parents. Oh wait, they're dead. And my hat.
Oh,
And
Thank the Bane.
The head did do a lot of that work.
I like to think I got like a Sailor Moon dodge moment though, where like it's just like a transformation magical zeal sequence. It's just me spinning in circles, being like, "Look at my hat, pew pew," and they just happen to all miss me. Especially given that me spinning makes the lights spin on the edges, so that would look really cool.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
I like this. I like this a lot.
All right, top of the round, the ruckus.
I don't like being top of the round. It gives me anxiety.
I mean,
Yeah.
it means you get to go as quickly as possible.
That's very true. Well, don't like this. Well, I have enough movement, so let's flank this guy.
Okay.
Which means it is Mother's approval time.
Right
But
on.
I have a bonus, so I'm gonna Slayer's Prey him. So like, you start hitting my friends, then I'm just gonna fucking kill you.
You're
That's just to remind me it's there. We can use it if it hits.
Yep.
Is it at advantage? Because
So yeah, you do crit the damage of Slayer's Prey as well.
nice. I don't know how to change that.
So hover over
Scroll.
Slayer's Prey and hit the plus.
There we go.
Nice. Okay.
Wow, that's. And Thrakus makes a decision.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. Slam down. Even though the blade is made of bone and not metal, still the sparks shine out from where it strikes the clockwork.
If it gets hot enough, bone can still spark off of metal.
Yes. And considering it's from a demon, I imagine it would get hot enough.
Without doing that really annoying burning thing.
Anyway, that's one attack.
Oh yeah, I get to do another. Oh, time to do another.
Alright.
Is it at advantage because flanking, or I can't remember?
It is at advantage because flanking, yes. Well.
Well, I got that one out of the way.
Yep.
And
Cool.
I'll roll Slayer's Prey again.
Rolling Slayer's Prey damage. Cool. Yeah, another smashing attack.
Smashing.
Smashing.
Wait. I'm not missing hit points. I should be missing hit points. 6, right?
Why would you be missing hit points?
From when I stabbed myself in the foot.
You guys still had temporary hit points from
Oh.
Nemi doing a burst of magic on you.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Cheers, Nemi.
Yeah.
From doing their
Forgot about that too.
Yeah,
oh
they-
my god, sorry guys.
their I can't remember what the ability is called, but they do their
Some fucking cool.
yeah, and they do their bardic inspiration. They can give everybody temporary hit points. It did before you left.
Yeah.
Still got them.
Yay.
How many temporary hit points was it?
11, I believe.
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
That's
That is correct. Because I was just
how
like,
much everybody's still got.
11 seems like an odd
Mhm.
number, but that is what it would be if.
Yeah.
Cool, cool, good. I'm playing fair. Well, it's my turn.
Cool. Well, Ailey wants to get in on this flanking, so they'll fly.
Oh, doesn't
down
want to
here.
flank the other one.
No, because they were attacking this one and it ran away from them. So
Oh,
they
yeah.
want to get. They want to
It was
kill it.
theirs first.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Get over here. And would you have communicated to Ailey that you didn't want this one dead?
What, me?
Yeah.
Oh. I mean, I think Jun is assuming that that's the collective goal, is that these things might be useful. But I think if he sees that the others are going for like proper attacks, he might kind of go like, don't we want these things alive?
Preferably, I can maybe get them back up. Knock them out if you can.
Yeah, don't kill it, Ellie. Just
All
knock it out.
right. And comes up and bonks it on the head with the hilt of the dagger of Skyrend and knocks it out. It is now. oh, goodness. Cool.
debunk.
Bonky bonk bonk. Alright. Well, this one between this one here is going to throw a slash at Varus. Miss. Throw a slash at Jun. Miss. And try and hip check Jun. And just hit with that one. But I think at this point the Clockwork will use his reaction to throw a silvery barbs down on that one and make him roll the disadvantage. Which doesn't help. Still get hits for 18 bludgeoning damage there, Jin.
Oh no.
And the Clockwork will send his advantage to you, Varus.
Ooh,
Um,
nice.
So you have advantage on the next attack roll, ability check or saving throw.
Sweet. Awesome.
Avril,
Mm-hmm.
what you do?
That's a really great question, boss. This one. Who's my bolt attached to?
This one.
That one. Okay, I was going to say that one's next to me though, and I don't like it.
Respectable.
Me. I planned out my turn. Also me. It's your turn. Brain.
Yeah.
Relatable.
So using that thing that I just got, you know, that thing that does stuff real good.
Thing that does stuff real good.
Yeah, that thing that does stuff real good.
Oh yes.
Is it an action?
I should probably put
Or
this.
is flinging it the action?
Yes. Summoning it is a free action. It's like an inventory action.
Gotcha.
Let me quickly specify something.
Yep.
Yes, there we go. So obviously it can't be a sword that you couldn't wield, so you couldn't like summon
Man.
like a buster sword or anything like that.
I was gonna say claymore.
Yeah.
That's my whole plan.
So yeah, something that you can wield. Obviously you could summon a claymore if you really wanted to, but you would not be able to wield it.
Or throw it.
So there's your problem. So
Dang it.
Yeah.
Okay. May I veto my action then in light of new information?
Yes, you may.
Fantastic. In which case I will redo the Boltamajig.
Okay.
Now does it only do the thing to initial cast?
Let me confirm.
The damage upping, I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
it counts for everything afterwards because you've still used that same spell slot.
So I'm reading it. When you cast a spell using a spell slot of 2nd level or higher, the initial
say
damage
Yeah.
is increased.
That's what I took to be initial. So I'm
Yeah.
still casting it without using a spell slot at 2nd level, but it's only still doing the first amount now.
Yeah. So if you
Okay.
wanted to, I would say for this.
I will redo the shoop de whoop to that dude and attempt to melt him face.
Right, so you're going to use a spell slot to
And that-
do it full, do an extra bit?
No, I didn't press use spell slot.
I see. Okay.
Yep.
Um,
It's the first level then instead, right? Do you want me
yes. No, that's fine. I'll just take the first dice roll, which was a 9.
And then how many? I think that's my last fun point as well.
Is it?
Hang on.
You can use 1 sorcery point. You've only done it like 3 times.
Oh, there we go. Yep. Oh, I can drop my uses. So there's there you go. I found it. It's in the font of magic.
That's
bit
the one.
Instead of yep.
Yeah.
I found the thing. I've changed it for you.
Perfect.
So,
yes, you still got
did-
plenty of sorcery points left.
I managed to do 11 minus 3 all in my own brain. For me,
Oh
that's
my
pretty good.
Goodness. Crazy.
Yep. So I will still make it fire, please.
Cool. Yep. It melts his robotic flesh even further.
Good, good.
Anything else?
That will be me because I have the funny feeling if I move, I'm in big trouble.
Fair enough. Cool.
Thank you.
Eris.
Use. Well. Yeah, just going for non-lethal shots on this clockwork that's right in front of me.
Cool.
And I have advantage on the first one.
Yes, you will.
Cool. Don't need it, but I will. Gets a 2 out of the way. That's
Mm-mm.
fine. Cool. And then 1.
All right. So now I'm going to need you to explain to me how you fire a gun non-lethally.
I'm aiming for non-essential parts. I'm aiming for legs, hands. Yeah.
Okay.
Ornamentation.
The
Make it look really sad.
When you kneecap them, right? Like,
Pretty much.
the
They
bits
can
that
try and like
Scully-
a robot crawl towards us, but
bits that Scully described before, where we're like, we know how they're, you know,
Yeah, you're damaging the
Animated.
mechanism. But
yeah.
of course. It
going
was
for, going
a
for
joke.
some joints.
Anyway,
No, it makes good. It makes sense.
yes, do a chunk of damage to it. Yes, it is still moving, still kicking.
Mhm.
But yeah, you've done a good chunk. It's not going to be long until that's down. And
Okay.
of course, your clockwork is going to continue on the command you were given.
Keep doing what that clockwork doing.
Yep, keep doing what they're doing. And that one he is gonna hit.
Nice. I will use a spell slot.
Alright.
Another one down. Okay. I have put that in my sheet.
Cool. Alright. Cards all up. Just gonna do some bitey. Oh, cards all up, you poor boy. Bit his lip again.
Oh, Georgie's quite concerned.
Fair
At my
enough.
noises.
Fair
I
enough.
heard that little meow.
She knows.
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay. It is at this moment, you notice, those of you who are, I mean, you're all battle ready at this point. You notice things on the battlefield. You notice that the first initial clockwork that was reprogrammed stands up.
Oh.
And starts clicking and whirring. And moves over here. Jun, what have you done?
Jun looks over at Varys and goes, "What directives did you give it? Is it gonna start attacking us now?" And is going to continue what he has been doing, making non-lethal attacks on this this one in front of us.
So this one is now unconscious. So you
Oh, it's unconscious?
Yeah.
Cool.
This one, yeah,
And
got
the
knocked
other
out
one.
by Ailey.
I will shikabunk that one. And still doing that necrotic instead of cold.
How do you want to do this? How do you knock it out?
He kind of, I imagine there's like somewhere in the back of its neck there's like a, I don't know, like a wire or
It's
a
like a
mechanical
fuel lines, hydraulical
yeah,
fuel lines.
just kind of brings his scythe around in this really dramatic, and then kind of nicks that, and the whole thing collapses.
Perfect. All right. That one is collapsed to the ground. One, well, there are these two clockworks left. This one you have not has not attacked, but it is moved up.
Does it look like? Can I kind of tell what its objectives are?
Roll a perception check for me.
Oh,
Nope. No, you can't.
never let it be said that Jun is a wise man.
Never made it as a wise man. Pretty shit as a poor man stealing.
You know I'm shit at that too.
I'm living as a blind man.
This is how you remind me.
Of what the Fey realm took away. I'm sorry, I'll stop.
No,
Oh,
not
dear.
allowed. And he's going to attack the other one in a similar fashion.
Cool. All right. Yeah,
Oh
you hit
god,
it.
but the repeat would be, and this is how you remind me I killed my family. Oh, fuck.
I feel like the original lyrics do that vibe well as well.
Be right back, writing a parody.
Oh no.
Well, you might want to be here for
Hank's
this.
song.
As it is now this clockwork's turn, and it is
Good.
gonna try and blade Avril again. But this clockwork that got reactivated is going to physically put himself in the way and
Protector bot.
try and prevent that from happening. So let's do a little bit of competition. Yep. And the reprogrammed clockwork grabs the harm blades of the attacking one and holds him in place. Prevents him from attacking you. The Rakus. What's the haps, the Rakus? Hmm?
So it's just one angry guy or two angry guys?
Seems to be just one. This one seems to be protecting now.
Seems like the reprogramming has worked, at least so far.
Fuck, how do it...
Hmm?
Does that mean we need to bonk that one on the head, or...?
Yeah,
I mean, it
we
is
just-
still... Yeah, it's still trying to attack. It's just currently being held
Yeah.
in place by the protector.
Well, I mean... Could I try to help drag this one away from my friends?
It isn't so much dragging as it's just holding it in place. So,
Well, I
You-
want to drag.
I mean, sure. You can give it a shot. Roll me a strength check.
You could,
Let's see if I completely balls it.
you probably ask the robot to help.
I'm not sure if they speak common right now. Is what I mean. I would be trying to be like, please, thanks. Yeah. But is it an advantage because they're freaking grappled?
No, we're done.
Rude. Sorry, it was just.
Well,
Please fail. Please fail.
unfortunately, the protector, as I'm now calling him, seems to acknowledge your request to help pull. Like he gives a nod at you, and starts trying to pull in that direction as well with you. But unfortunately, your combinedness is not enough to hold this one that is like locked himself into the ground. Wants to do harm right now.
Fine.
So I will
Good.
say that is one of your attacks.
No. Oh, okay.
Let me use another one if you want.
Sweet. Because I was just a spirit weapon him, but sure.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm considering
let's
it like
do
a
head bonk.
like a pull tackle, an attack here.
Hmm.
Well, fine then. And then I'll try to pommel him over the head.
Okay, that one. Oh, does it?
He is 1,000% being flanked.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
That definitely
Like,
hits.
from
Nice.
all angles.
Did you also move your Slayer's Prey as a bonus action? Is your previous prey is unconscious?
I don't think unconscious counts. I
It
think
does.
has to actually be...
No, it
Oh,
does.
yeah?
Yeah,
Sweet.
because otherwise, how would you move it on non-lethal takedowns? Yeah.
Okay.
I think it just says defeated, right?
DM
It doesn't
says it's
say-
fine.
I'm pretty sure it just says defeated. It doesn't say killed.
Yeah.
I mean, the DM is above the rules.
I am above the rules, so I do decide that that is the case.
Oh, I can designate a different creature, but it takes an extra bonus action to do. There was something in there. I can't fucking remember.
Yeah, right. It's not like, sorry, it doesn't use a spell slot or anything like Hex or
Nah.
Hunter's Mark. So yeah, you can end it early to designate a creature every bonus action if you wanted to.
Oh, I think it was a Thoricus thing.
Yeah.
I think it was a different Thoricus rule because she liked that.
Yes.
She's like, you're my prey.
Yeah.
You're
Anyway.
fucked now.
Anyway, yes, you've bonked it. Flipped it over to the blunt side and give it a good bunking.
Bonk, bonk.
Still being held up there. So obviously Ailey's got to get in there. A couple of stabs.
Stabs.
Mm-hmm. Stabby stabs.
I've already
And this
inflicted
is
some
essentially fucking flanking at this point. You're all fucking surrounding this
Bonk it
motherfucker.
This is like fucking quadruple flanking.
Yeah,
Even got an aerial assault going on.
exactly. So
This poor thing.
yeah, I don't even need to roll through the rest of this, to be honest. But hey, it's fun. I like.
You never know when one of us could lose an arm.
That's true. That's a good point. Actually, you make
fuck.
that. Sneak attack. And damage. Cool. That's Ailey done. Alright, this one's unconscious. Everil.
Yes.
This one is still being held in place by the projector. It is being slammed on by all
Hang
your
on,
friends.
I gotta zoom out. I was staring at them. Which one is still being...
This one that everyone is surrounding currently.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yep, the one in the middle of the Tetris.
Yep.
Cool.
He is being held in place by this one, and I guess kind of Thoricus at this point, and everyone's just slamming on him.
If everyone's wailing on him, I'm worried that we might kill him. Like if we're too good. So this time I will fling a sword, as it were.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of sword then can I wield? Are we talking? Because with my I'm trying to think what scores. My strength is absolutely miserable, so it's got to be a dex-based weapon. So can I summon like a rapier and attempt a non-lethal shank to the foot?
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool. That's complicated, but yes. I will summon a rapier and attempt to yeet it at their foot, hopefully, if nothing else, pinning them to the floor.
Okay, let me find a rapier real quick. Items. Rapier. Yep.
I was gonna say otherwise like a short sword. Whatever is, yeah, it's one of those. It does damage and is based on dex. We'll be fine.
Yep. Alright, you'll see now you have a rapier in your inventory. You may roll it.
Yes, I do. Woo!
Alright. 4 piercing damage.
Sweet.
And you jam it in to the foot of this creature, and it disappears just as it attacks.
I'm so dumb. I will pin it, and it melted.
But you've done some damage
Highest
there.
in score in the party. I'm just gonna remind you.
And that is your action.
Yep. I still help.
Cool. Varys, you're up.
Mm-hmm. Varys is going to slip past Jun here to line up with Ailey and take some non-lethal shots on this construct.
Yep.
Here we go.
Cool. Both those hit. Does a bunch of damage.
Okay.
You want me to try and this one, boss?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And roll 2d20s. Yep. That'll do it.
Noise.
Yep. Runs over. Protrudes the reprogramming rod and jams it right in the back of this thing as it's focused on so many different things right now. Glows brightly and powers this one down.
Cool. I will use my last spell slot to let that happen without incident.
Perfect.
Alright.
Well, with that, every clockwork in this room is either reprogrammed or unconscious.
Whew.
You notice that the next one that was reprogrammed stands up, powers on. It's sort of like looking around at everything. Doesn't seem to know what to do. The one that was holding on to this other one is let go now that it's powered down.
Nice.
And is also just looking around, not sure what to do. As you guys like dust yourselves off, you realize that this one, the other one that got programmed during the fight has also stood up and is now looking around, not sure what to do.
Varys will gesture to our construct. Do you want to let them know what's going on?
Sure. As soon as you tell me what's going on.
Oh yeah, fair enough. Let's discuss it while we get these other ones up and operational. And Varys will go to these ones and start prepping to get them changed over as well.
Alright, boss. Well, I can reprogram them if you like.
Yeah, please.
You're out of juice, aren't you?
Yeah. Yeah, I am. Could be dangerous.
You sure you want me to? Or
We don't really have many other options, do we?
I mean, you got a bunch of other magical people here.
Sure. How would they take over for that?
Which one of you guys wants to hit me with some juice? You want to juice me?
Does this have any effect on the programming? You know, what they are planned to do?
Was that Jun asking, or?
Jun, yeah.
Okay.
Asking, you know, if I do it as opposed to Varys, does that change, you know, what kind of programming they're getting?
Well, I honestly don't know what programming they're getting. It wasn't.
Jun narrows his eyes.
It wasn't
This
real.
seems dangerous.
It wasn't really explained to us, you know, as a collective, exactly what I was doing with this thing. I'm pretty sure that they just sort of got, you know, reprogrammed to their base programming. So,
It seems like a default settings type thing, a clean slate.
you know what? Maybe I'll ask him. And he turns to the protector and goes into his dial tone. It's a long stream of dial tone. And then he gets it
Am I
back.
supposed to be juicing this?
No. And he gets it back from. He gets dial
Hold
tone.
for juicing.
Gets dial tone back from the other clockwork. And goes. Well, they don't really know what's going on either. I think I just sort of just blanked them. They don't really have any programming at all yet. So I guess I could just tell them what to do now. They seem to be looking for me for answers. So.
Yeah.
We've left them without a sense of purpose. And then we're just telling them what to do. Oh, this feels wrong.
I know. I mean, it's being able to create a blank slate and then help them find a purpose that's not killing.
I mean,
and mindlessly making stuff.
I could tell them to
That's
go
gotta be
back
better,
to just
right?
making stuff. So, and then they just do that for another couple thousand years. Does that sound good?
That does not sound good.
So I think this is better. That I just I don't know. I could tell them to go protect Stormledge from anything that tries to attack them.
That sounds like a good option.
Sure. Can you ask them to be cooperative with the people that are also guarding Storm Sledge, so they don't see a bunch of metal people and go and then attack them, you know, and vice versa.
Okay. How about we make a nice set of rules for them to follow, so we can confirm this. How about
the basic robot rules?
Yes. Maybe 3 laws.
The name, yeah.
We also do want them to hurt people.
Yes, that is a problem.
What about if we send them to Nemi or the school with a little note? Or what was your other friend's name? Joe, that one.
Oh, we could send them through to Joe, I guess.
I'm sure Joe would understand how to instruct them to defend the city effectively, because he is one.
Okay.
Yeah,
That makes a lot more sense than us doing it.
Yeah, send them back to Joe peacefully, so they're not, harming anybody that gets in their way, but just send them on back.
Okay. So
give them instructions to, without violence, find their way to Joe and report to him for further instructions.
all right. Let's do that.
Okay.
And he turns to the clockworks, does his little dial tone. Those 3 seem to acknowledge it, and rank up in a sort of formation, and then just start heading off.
Jun pulls out a page from his his notebooks. He's got too many notebooks now, and they also got the infinite notebook, so he doesn't need all of these extra pieces of paper. And he will quickly scrawl a note that says, "Joe, these constructs are ready for reprogramming. Varys and the rest of us suggest that you ask them to defend the city. We didn't want to figure out the program ourselves because we didn't want to screw it up. We trust you to do a good job." Or something to that effect, you know.
No, that sounds
And
about
then
right.
we'll kind of give it to one of the robots to deliver to Joe.
Cool. Alright, now. Someone juice me so I can do these ones.
I'll juice you one. Why not?
Alright.
You juicing?
So,
How am I juicing?
you expend a single spell slot of any level you like. And essentially just putting your hand over them and infusing magic directly into him as he is reprogramming the bot.
Oh, there you go. You got a first level spell slot from me.
Fantastic.
I figured third level might, try something.
The only spell slots I have are 5th level.
Okay. I be juicing.
Well, he jams the rod into this one.
Oh, I was helping with something awful.
And lights up this clockwork. It's doesn't change much after that. And he goes, okay, moves on to the next one. Who's giving me juice for this one?
Fucking, where did it go?
What's down here?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Flipping on in the middle, that was freaky. Fuck. I mean, yeah, I can give him another first level.
Okay. Again, same as before. Jams the rod in. Reprograms. Flashes brightly. Okay, last one. Thrakus, you given the juice again?
Okay, but it's my last first level spell slot.
Does anybody else want to give up juice?
I mean, does the spell level matter?
You don't know.
Well, it matters in terms of, future usefulness, so I honestly feel like it makes more sense for me to give up mine.
True, although I get all of mine back in a short rest.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, well, yeah, you
Yeah, so
can.
I might as well, so I'll give one.
Okay. So, just as Thrakus did before, you hold your hand over him as he's doing the reprogramming. You just let the magic flow throughout you, very much like when you cast a spell, but instead of fulfilling the components to put it into, you're just pushing it out of your body, and you feel it flow out of you into the clockwork, and you're expecting him to glow brightly and him to do the reprogramming, but he flashes quite brightly from this, due to it being a higher level spell.
Oh fuck. Oops.
It's all
And
May have made a tactical error.
yeah. And sort of just shield your eyes a little bit from how bright he glows. But when he dims down, you realize that he's fine. He hasn't been damaged at all. But you see that this clockwork that he was trying to reprogram has exploded. Like all of its pieces are spread all over the ground.
Oh
Um,
god.
You know, had its back blown out.
Oh god. No. Just
Well,
from
that's-
one thrust?
Yeah,
My
Oh
goodness.
god.
he's good.
It's not the way I like to have my back blown up. I think
Ugh.
Jun is going to quickly sift through the kind of bits lying around and see if there's something useful.
Is the core blown up? I'm guessing the core blew up.
Yeah, that thing's neat.
Oh.
Ooh.
I mean,
Well,
right side, it was the most damaged one.
yeah, that's a learning experience, everybody.
Uh-huh.
So Jin can't supply the juice next time. Everybody remember.
And try to just do first level shit.
Yeah, I mean, unless we're juicing something real big, I guess.
Because
Jun pulls
ampage
out.
matters.
Mm.
Jun pulls out a potion of healing and kind of looks at it and looks at the pile of mechanical bits on the floor. Looks at Paris.
No, unfortunately not.
Puts it back. Well, I tried. Sorry.
But the clockwork will go back into between these ones and reach over both of them, and he will cast Mending on both of them. And that repairs a couple of hit points as a technical thing, but you see like the pieces that you've damaged that prevent it from moving smoothly and operating get repaired. Still a fair bit of damage done to these things that he hasn't repaired, but he's just done enough to get them moving. And they all
Varus will assist in that as well. He's got mending too.
cool. They're all restored back to their to a working order.
Mhm.
And they will stand up, look around quizzically, like, what the hell's going on here? Look over at the one that's got his black back blown out and go, interesting.
Look stiltily at them.
I mean, I feel like the robot asking for juice should have known.
Hey, I didn't know.
And, like, how are you to know?
Anyway.
I'm feeling a little guilty now. What about these, like, 3 dudes in the corner?
They're heading off. So
Okay.
these guys, after being explained to by your regular clockwork, the dial tone explains the same rules. The same set of instructions. Go through the tunnel, get to the city. Don't kill anybody on your way. Well, don't kill any people when you get there. You might have to protect yourself from bullets on the way there. That's fine if you have to do that. But otherwise, don't kill any. Don't attack or hurt any humanoid person that you come across when you're there. Get to the center of the city, to the college, until you meet with a clockwork named Joe. He's the only other clockwork you'll meet in the city, and he will have further instructions for you. Done.
And they present the note that Jun wrote.
Yes, they will present the note that Jin wrote to Joe.
It's very scrawly.
But that is where we're going to finish up for tonight. That is us for the night. You've successfully reprogrammed 5 clockworks that will aid in the coming disasters. That's all I can really describe them as. Anyway, yeah, that's us for tonight. Thanks everybody for joining us. We'll see what the team gets up to once they're out of here. See what Wayclaw has in store for them when they get back to Rogue. Yeah. Alrighty. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.